There's trouble afoot.
Revelio.
Yes, there've been mistakes, but I can't complain. If I'm to think on it, we've seen far worse in our years.
Revelio.
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why, or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize is not coincidence, but fate.
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers. The poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the Snidgets. I also saw two places tied to these events: the cave with the Moonstone, and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there.
We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
How remarkable.
Accio. Descendo. Revelio. Revelio. I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Revelio.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Revelio. Accio. Glacius.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Accio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Accio. Accio!
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio! Glacius!
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Revelio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio!
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio!
Accio!
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio!
Revelio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Accio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Accio. Revelio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Accio!
That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway!
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
If the Snidgets are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I am able.
Revelio. Revelio.
Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Confringo. Revelio. So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Glacius! Confringo!
Of course. How clever.
Revelio! Confringo! Whoever built this place certainly liked to read. Revelio!
The books are all about creatures.
Your Bran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it. Look at this place.
Little puppy weeping.
What was that?
Not Doran, that's for certain.
No.
Bombarda! Confringo!
What have you done? You will not survive this fight! No.
You're despicable! The lot of you!
Potato!
That was for Hauntow Hall.
Revelio!
Ready your wands. The fight is only
Expulso! I'll check your pockets up Back for more? Not right.
Revelio!
He's had all their teaching in
That was a mistake. The lamb returns to the wolf.
I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
Revelio. Revelio.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them, and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Revelio. Revelio. I should investigate. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Where are my mother's grave? The statue near Arndale looks
Wonder who...
Some people think the family fled.
What if he's lonely?
Died in that house. Has anyone searched for bodies?
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet Niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. Oh, I've been worried sick. But I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the Ashwinders that are lurking about.
Why don't you just get Rococo back yourself?
Henrietta's hideaway is treacherous enough, but add Ashwinders into the picture and, well, I love Rococo, but I love staying alive more.
Why did Henrietta feel the need to protect her house like she did?
Henrietta was a baroness who married well, more than a few times. Her immense wealth drove her to a life of suspicion and isolation. The more wealth she amassed, the more paranoid she became of losing it. Hence the terrifying traps throughout the hideaway. Not even her family has been willing to deal with them to get to her fortune.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
What do you have for sale?
What's brought you here today?
That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake. What did you need me to help you with, Miss Coffee?
My niffler, Rococo, ran off to Henrietta's hideaway.
What do you have for sale?
What's brought you here today? Can never have enough stock. That's what I say. Thank you for stopping by.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Well, I saw a shape like a lightning striking my tea leaves last night. Bainborough is one of my favourite hamlets in the area.
Confringo! Bombarda! A castle. Revelio. Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio. Descendo. Confringo. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Descendo. Crucio. Revolver. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Glaciers. Revelio. Confringo.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. Stop right there, or I'll make you stop. And I haven't even Reducto.
Flipendo. Descendo. Crucible.
Aloha Mora. Might be interesting to see where this leads.
Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Revelio. If only Professor Fig could have seen that. Revelio.
Better not be a trick.
Revelio.
Hello?
Revelio.
No, you're there. I heard something.
Loud as a troll you are.
I heard something. Someone over. Revelio. Confringo! Eight legs is simply too many. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Bombarda.
I did always like a polite battle.
Revelio.
You've had too much fire whiskey if you think you can outdo mine.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
Tide always washes up peculiar things on our shores.
How about some sightseeing? Slow down now. There we go. Faster! No need to race now, my friend. You'll regret. Faster! What say we pick up the pace a bit? This must be the castle where Miss Coffee... Ashwinders! I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them.
You're going to regret that. Go, coward. Ha! You're easier to spot than an eruption.
Go!
Who's there? You won't escape again, coward.
Time to go a little quicker. we go. Places! Bombarda! Confringo! Protego! Crucial! Stupefy! That was a close one. Time for a jaunt, I'd say. This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets. Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Glad I was never locked up here. I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo. These coins must have come from Miss Coffee's Niffler.
Share and share alike, say I, as I'm Robin.
Suppose it's worth a look. I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
Revelio. More treasure. Rococo must have been through here. I should follow the treasure to find that Niffler. Accio! Descendo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio!
We may be working with the goblins, but soon they'll show yourself. Someone messing about? Not especially quiet, are you? Something's not right here. Is that you, Royland?
Revelio.
I could swear there's something.
Accio! Flipendo! Incendio! Accio! Glacius! Revelio!
Back
Accio! Incendio! That's the end of them. Now I can focus on finding Rococo. This Niffler's a tricky one. Revelio. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Settle yourself. I hope Miss Coffee appreciates this. Oh! Pleasant surprise.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your Niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out.
Revelio.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant. Hallow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do. Revelio.
Keep an eye out. Hallow is likely around here somewhere. I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
Gullible children, walk right into us. Who goes there?
Azkaban for a very long time. What's your back? Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. You will guess what is coming. What have you done? Well done.
Revelio.
Expulso!
Little Nat Sioni, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
Shame, with such potential, go.
Accio. Incendio. Incendio.
This will not end in your favour. Do you want to concede now? Must please along. You fight like a muggle. You're not even trying.
Confringo. Glacius. Accio. Descendo. Crucio. Incendio.
A shame to see such potential go to waste.
Incendio. Levioso.
Come now, you can do this. Can't you?
Accio. Descendo. Incendio.
This will not end in your favour.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother. It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh my... I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice. Based on instinct, my father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? Taking down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
Revelio.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the Centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Highwing is nice company, but perhaps it's time to add a few more friends to your circle.
I am starting to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone, and share Highwing.
Does your Gran know that we found the Snidgets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that she was rather envious about the Snidgets.
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?